Hey guys, let us know with Crypto Marine local and international. Black tax. Why some young Africans want to stop sending money back home. I don't agree with the title. I don't agree with the meaning of it, but let's see why. Sending money back home or to your extended family is such a common African practice that I absolutely hate, said Kenyan influencer Elsa Manjimbo earlier this month in a now deleted TikTok rant that sparked a furious debate on social media. The 23-year-old who shot to fame during the COVID pandemic with her comedic videos touched a nerve when it came to discussing with her 1.8 million followers what is known as black tax. This is when black Africans who achieve a modicum of success, whether at a home or abroad, find themselves having to support less well-off family members. Giving back is seen as an intrinsic part of the African philosophy of Ubuntu, which stresses the importance of the family and community rather than the individual. The question for many is whether this is an unnecessary and unwelcome burden or part of a community obligation to help pull others up. But Ms. Banjo, please forgive me on that, Ms. Majimbo, now based in the US, is pushing back against the practice. In the video, she said her father had supported members of the extended family for years, and now they were looking to her for help. She turned her anger on one particular unnamed relative. You've been asking my dad for money since before I was born. I was raised, I grew up. Now you're asking me for money. You lazy explicit. I am not feeding your habits. Well. I don't agree with that because if things were good at home, I don't think we would have to leave home to come to the US to get a better life for ourselves and help the ones back home. I can speak on that because I am Haitian. I came here when I was 16. And yes, I do send money back home. Not as much as often I would love to because I have my own bills to pay. I wish I had the means to help them every month. I would not have a problem with that. I don't know if this young lady was born here, if she's not understanding the logic behind helping people back home. Now I understand where I came from. I remember when I was young, people used to cultivate, plant fruits, banana, plantain, mangoes, sugar cane. They used to find a way to make it on their own. But there were a time most of the people that used to, the agricultors, all the people that used to cultivate left the countryside, go to the capital, which is Port-au-Prince, and try to live a life of bourgeoisie, I guess. Like they have money and they cannot afford to live that kind of lifestyle. So they left the countryside. And the young youth that are behind are not cultivated. They're not creating anything. So they solely, some of them, not all, are solely waiting on America to take care of them, to send money home, to help them. And there was so much you can do when you here, especially alone, being a single mom, having to pay your bills, having to take care of your kids. It's not easy. If she was born here, she would not understand why she needs to send money back home. I remember I was dating this guy that was not a foreigner. He was born here. And whenever I go with him to send some money to Haiti for my family members, he looked at me very uncomfortable as if, why are you doing this? It's like, you taking money out of our pockets to send money to Haiti for what? He doesn't understand the logic behind it. But I was born in Haiti. I was raised there until I was 16. So I know the needs there for when people send money to Haiti. It's a big help. It's a big weight lift off their back. They changed that US money to the Haitian good, and they able to pay their bills, to pay for school for the kids, to buy food. It's not gonna last forever. And some of them, that are smart enough to buy stuff and sell and make the money grow and make the money last. But for you to say, I'm not going to take care of your lazy self, I don't think it's logic. They're not being lazy. It's the situation they in. They're not able to provide for themselves, for their kids. So if we are in a better country, in a different environment, we are doing better financially, I don't think it's a bad thing to help. Where you come from, it's a culture, I guess, from the Caribbean, from, I guess, Africa, that you help people from back home. And one thing I need to tell this young lady, America, if you were not born here, America is not your country. So when shit hit the ceiling, you happen to go back home, if you never help them, they will turn their back on you when you go back to Africa or Haiti. So at the end of the day, stop being selfish, stop being ignorant, understand the culture, understand why you need to help those people. It is unfortunate your dad was helping them before you were born, and you think things would have been better for them by the time you were born and able to make it on your own. And that's the culture we live in. That's the reality.